and just like
Well, what level 15 paladin doesn't have a dragon mount? I mean, come on.
lots of
Right.
them.
Yeah, they all choose Pegasus. The
Yeah.
lamos.
Yeah, I have a fast fly
Yeah.
speed. But
Get a
can your
real,
mount breathe lightning?
get a real mount. Get a hippogriff.
Mine
Right.
just cries.
Hey, one more level and I can start fucking summoning
Christ.
mounts.
Hey, I think we're live.
Hey.
Everybody check. I think we're live.
Yep, we're live.
Oh, we're
Hey, world.
live.
All right. So I'm going to send out a tweet saying we're live
Ooh.
to my 500 followers on Twitter.
Uh-oh.
I hit 500.
Congratulations.
I know, that's a cool number.
It
By
is
the way-
not as cool as 69, but you know, this is some child.
Let me go ahead and check out something.
So everybody advertise we're streaming.
I just did.
And,
I'm not popular, so I can't.
I posted to the 5 people I know that might possibly.
I'll just tell my girlfriend
watch
what's going on. Hey,
All
babe,
right.
I'm streaming. Come watch.
I tell my girlfriend that too, and then she goes, "I'm tired. I'm going to bed." And I go, "That's fair."
Mine, I have to work.
All right, and the new person is also in the D&D Beyond overlay.
Oh yeah.
There she is.
Moira
Bam.
Dude, that's a badass name.
Fire.
Alright.
Gauntlets of Air.
500 followers just got notified that we are live.
Yay! Now let's go yell at them.
Yeah. Cool deal. So now let me move my Twitch stream off to the side. Yeah, we already got 5 viewers. That's probably us 5. Everybody go watch the channel in Twitch. Okay. Let's play some D&D tonight.
Woo!
Yeah.
Sorry that we're missing Burn 2 weeks in a row. We gotta get on Burn. So Burn, if you're watching this later, we need you, brah. So.
Oh, that's a paddle.
Yeah. All right. So we are joined as a player for the first time by Eli. Welcome, Eli. Hey, buddy. But we'll go around and introduce ourselves. I'm Frank Myers. I'm your Dungeon Master for Season 1 of Guardians of the Realm. We are an Adventure League campaign following the Adventure League rules. We've transitioned to Season 9, and we are playing through the hardcover books as an open sandbox, meaning all of the different adventure leads and the adventure hooks are available. We've done a lot of character work with backgrounds for the characters to give them wants, desires, flaws, inadequacies, goals, expectations. They're really trying to grasp that we can do deep storytelling within the role-playing genre and even within the kind of limited Adventure League rules. So I think we've been having a blast do it. Is that our episode 10 already? Are we up to 10 episodes?
Yes, sir, we are.
Wow, we are a double-digit midget of episodes.
Whoa!
I love it. All right,
Hey,
so we'll go around and introduce ourselves. It gives me a chance to check all the cameras. So we'll start in the top left with Nick.
Fantastic. Hello, I am Nick, also known as Hothead or whatever. I play Uldren, the silver dragonborn paladin of Bahamut, who is currently hunting down the cult of the dragon to avenge my dead wife.
A dead wife. Womp, womp, womp. And Squatch. Introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your character.
Yeah, I'm Andrew, or Real Squatch, and I'm playing the Wild Elf Druid Ranus, who's out to preserve the balance of nature.
And Sally, tell us about your girl.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Sally, otherwise known as LadyFoxHeart. I play the character of Vivian-Daisy, who is a high elf ranger. She is basically a pompous high elf hunter from a wealthy family who seeks revenge on the cult who captured her, hoping to free herself of the psychological baggage from the experience.
And we have a new permanent player in our group, Eli. Hey, Eli. So tell us about yourself and about your character you're starting with us tonight.
Yeah, so I'm playing Moira Fireforge. She is a hill dwarf forge cleric. Ready for an adventure. She got tired of Cholt and came back.
Yes. She's had some bad experiences in Cholt, right?
Very bad.
She lost the whole party, so maybe she's bad luck. Or two, even. So hopefully not.
It's not my fault.
That's your fault.
Swear to God.
Right.
I
Good.
I rolled well. I
Yeah.
crit.
The dice was on my side, not on everyone else's.
I tried to
That's
heal him. I just wasted spells healing him.
So we last week we transitioned our characters to the season 9 rules of Adventure League, which have changed the magic item limitations, and now you can actually have a magic item. I know, it's amazing, right? So let's go back through and review what we did with Nick. What is your character Aldrin? Isn't it Aldrin? Yeah. What did Aldrin take?
Yeah. Aldrin found a very nice cloak of protection, increasing his AC to a whopping 19 with his shield, and increasing all of his saving throws by 1.
That is a good choice for a tank such as your paladin. And then Sally, what did your girl take?
I got the Eye of Agamotto. I'm just kidding. I got the longbow +1.
Which is appropriate for your ranger. And now,
Absolutely.
Eli, your character had some magic items from your previous adventures, maybe too many, and you had to choose one. So which one have you chosen, or what have you chosen as your one magic item for season 9?
Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Ooh, nice.
Big
Nice.
muscles.
So
It was hard between Immovable Rod or that, and
everybody likes the immovable rod. So much
So
fun.
good. So good.
Well, Aldrin, you have some competition now for strong toughie in the group from this chick. Because you're playing a female character, right, Eli?
yes, I am.
Okay. And then Squatch, so welcome back, and we need to pick you a item. Have you already made a decision?
Yeah, so Ronis picked up the periaptive wound closure, which means whenever I'm dying, I automatically stabilize at the start of my turn, so no more death saves.
Ooh.
And whenever I roll a hit die to regain hit points on a short rest, I double the hit point number.
Ooh,
That's
that is
good.
some good stuff, brah.
That's smart.
Well done. Well done. Okay. So what you missed last week, and to catch Eli up, let's go to the map. So a quick overview of our game so far. Our heroes have collected themselves down here in Greenest, and they came across a town being ransacked by a small army of kobolds and a dragon or two and a lot of bad guys. And so they fought off and helped and chased down what turned out to be the Cult of the Dragon. In their kind of aiding the town of Greenest, they've met a monk named Leosin who works for a secret or semi-secret organization of good guys called the Harpers. I know that Byrne, who couldn't be with us tonight, his character is trying to join the Harpers. But you also came across a blue dragon, and you made a deal with him to rescue his eggs. Y'all did a really smart thing. You gave him back one of his eggs, and you lied to a dragon. Wow, I'm so impressed. But that has meant that Nick gets to have a pet. Tell us about your pet, Nick.
No. Not my pet.
Not your pet, no.
This is my daughter.
You have
and
a
her name
daughter.
is-
Okay.
Her name is Jiral Krell, which means second chance in Draconic. And I'm going... Aldrin, not me, not Nick. Aldrin is going to do his best to... He basically sees it as the biggest middle finger he can give to Tiamat is to raise a chromatic dragon and bathe it in the platinum light of Bahamut.
Okay. We will see how that passage works out in our
Pretty
story.
bold.
Sounds
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So, yes. So the long story short there is a infant baby dragon, which is pretty helpless. It can't really walk on its own. It can't do much. It's having to be constantly hand-fed by the group. But you have a big, screaming 150-pound baby on your hands. Right.
This is my daughter.
Yes. So
My totally dragonborn daughter.
My child.
No
So
questions.
you were
please.
given instructions by Leosin to meet him in the town of Elturel, which you can see here on the map. Elturel is a holy, holy city. It's the capital of a small kind of barony country there, and it's known for having a orb that I guess like a UFO-looking orb that kind of hovers over the city at all times. So the city is never dark. It's always cast in light. It's kind of has an aversion then, so there's no undead. All the good gods have big palaces and temples here. It's a real holy place, El Torel, which is where y'all are headed. You also have some other bad news. Byrne's brother is missing, way far to the north, which is where you know the Cult of the Dragon is headed anyway, to Waterdeep, with their ill-gotten booty of ransacking these towns. So they're passing through Baldur's Gate on the way, which is, Sally, where you are from. So do you want to tell us a little bit about Baldur's Gate, what you know about Baldur's Gate? I know that the caravan is, you've already kind of sent a sending spell to Baldur's Gate to give them the heads up. Because I know y'all talked about even going to Baldur's Gate at some point, but right now I think y'all just arrived in El Torel. But tell us a little bit about Baldur's Gate, Sally. What's it like there?
I'd like to go ahead and like if you guys like the best way of probably putting it is there's different sections of it basically. One is where like the rich kind of thrive. But while if you look below that, it's like muddy, deserted, kind of like evil, darkest kind of place where like a bunch of like thieves and all that kind of stuff kind of roam around. It's a very like mean kind of place, really. Somewhere where you don't want to get cornered and probably robbed in.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, what you know about the treasure that's been looted is that it's been hidden in a caravan of merchants and is passing through Baldur's Gate soon and going up the tradeway, it's called, by land up to Waterdeep. The journey should take a couple of months, so it's not like y'all are in a rush to get to Waterdeep. So you have time to explore other avenues, other adventure hooks, but first you're here in El Torel and you're going to be meeting with Leosin. He told you to meet him in El Torel, but he didn't actually tell you where to find him in the city. So that's probably going to be problem number one.
Awesome.
Yes. So let's get to the El Torel part.
He's probably a monk, so more than likely we can go ahead and find like a monastery that he might belong to. Didn't he say he belonged to like Order of the Gauntlet or something?
Or the
He's a
Harpers.
Harper.
Yeah.
Oh, he's part of the Harpers. Okay.
They don't exactly, I think.
Yeah.
HQ.
So here is the only current map of El Torel in the D&D 5th edition. It is, as you can tell, not actually. It's consider this an artist rendering. Yeah, this is the pattern is right. There is this big chasm that runs through the city where a river is with the two bridges, but this is the closest map I could find to the 5th edition rules. From y'all's perspective, this has not happened yet because this is from the latest hardcover book that's been released, so you don't have to worry about that. But the map is kind of accurate as far as obviously where the streets are and the location. So I'm using this map tonight as we play. So anyhow, all right. So group, what's the plan now? Eli, your character is already in El Torel. Tell us what you were tasked to do. Tell us a little bit about do you remember your why you're here?
Yeah, I actually kind of do. I came back from Chol, defeated, probably my lowest point, and I would probably head to the closest church, seek guidance.
Yes, and getting to know the members of your church there, they've offered you a deal. They will actually accept you as an apprentice to their master smith, because you want to be a master blacksmith. And in order to do it, though, you have to go meet up with Leosin and offer the help that he wants y'all's church to provide for him. I'm trying to remember the name of your church. Who's the god you worship?
Borden.
Borden, yeah, that's right. Cool. All right, so the rest of you three with your hidden dragon. First off, Nick, we'll start with the dragon idea. What are you doing to hide the dragon? Because it's not exactly like you can walk around with a baby dragon.
Well, originally I was going to have Vern cast invisibility, but I don't know if Carrick could cast the spell for me and then fuck off.
So
I'm unsure. And if not, I was gonna like wrap her up like people carry a baby, like a baby, so they can only see like the snout.
The little baby burrito.
okay.
Yeah, so they only see the snout that pops out.
Yeah, it's somewhere between 100 and 150 pounds, so it's not little.
I am easily able to carry it, and Dragonborn are big.
That's
So
true.
that's what I'm banking off of.
Yes, I hear that a lot.
It's not an amazing plan, but it's all my -1 intelligence brings me.
Okay. Well, let me. Is there anything the druid can do to help?
Nope.
Okay. Alright.
So it looks like we're going with baby burrito since Burn's not here. Cool.
Okay. Alright, Elturel is a large, orderly city overlooking the river. How do you pronounce this? Chionthar? It's
How do you spell it?
Chionthar.
Gyanthar?
Chionthar. Anyway. It is filled with merchants, river traders, farmers markets. Its most distinguishing feature is a brilliant magical light that hovers above it, illuminating it day and night. The light is painful to undead and is visible from almost every corner of Elturgard. That's the name I was looking for of the country. Elturel is the capital of Elturgard. Appearing from a distance as y'all came down the river to the city, it appears from afar as a star or distant sun. So, have any of you been to Elturel before?
I do not think so.
I know you haven't, Uldren. Oh, I bet. Oh, I know that Sally, you've been here.
I would like to think so.
Yeah, you would have passed through Elturel anyway, probably on your way to Greenest, on your mission to explore, looking for the Cult of the Dragon. Yeah.
If anything, probably because of all work related, has me traveling to and fro.
Yeah, and I know Eli, your character's been through here before when you were on your way to Chult the last time. It's the natural avenue, so to speak, from your hometown. Yeah, out in the wilderness to Baldur's Gate to Chult. And then Squatched is, I don't know a lot about your druid. Would your druid have been to Elturel before?
Most likely not.
Okay. Then I'm going to give only Sally and Eli. I'm going to give y'all each a history check. An intelligence history check to give y'all some more rumors and gossip.
Ooh, let me check
And
my
while y'all
stats.
are rolling that, speaking of rumors and gossip, I'm going to plug, if you need a Halloween mystery adventure, my DM's Guild offering is up. The Mystery of the Missing Bodies. So please go check it out. I'll put up a advertisement for it next week's stream when it's closer to Halloween. But it's actually doing really well. I'm past halfway now to getting the bronze level of sales or whatever. So it's got all original artwork, and I think I've got all 5-star reviews. So far so good. Anyway, all right. So how did y'all's intelligence checks go?
I rolled a 13.
13.
I had a great start, a nice 4. So
Okay.
That's strong. Strong
Yeah.
4.
strong 4.
All right. So neither one of you then would know where the Harpers hang out in Elturel, or any of these
Could you
other
say that
historical.
again? You kind of cut out on my end.
Changing dice. All right.
Oh, you couldn't hear me?
Yeah, you kind of cut out on my end.
Is my mic okay for everybody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far.
Yes, you do not have any special insight as to where the Harpers or this agent Leeson would be hanging out in this town you see on your map. So, anyway, the High Hall is the great castle that's in the center. It's home to the Elturel leaders, so perhaps that would be a place you could kind of work your way towards. It's a castle dedicated to the god Torm. He's the god of courage and self-sacrifices. and many of the Elturel religions and political leaders are on the avenue and in the castle, which is actually where you are, Eli. So there's 2 bridges that span the great river as it passes through Elturel. The north bridge is called Torm's Reach, and the south bridge is called Torm's Blade. Unless you can fly or teleport, you have to use one of the 2 bridges in your trek towards the High Hall.
I'm just fly there.
20 feet. One day, Nick will be able to fly. Aldrin will be able to fly when he can ride on his soon-to-be a full adult dragon, right?
Of course.
When you're about a level 15 paladin, is that right?
Ish.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, which way do y'all want to go? I guess you're just going to cross the bridges and head towards the high hills, or I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth. Y'all could also, I have information here on some taverns. Y'all could hit a tavern first, or whatever y'all want to do. It's an open city, and the only lead you really have is perhaps the High Hall, since y'all rolled so poorly on your intelligence checks.
I would assume that I would go to tavern to ask where to go.
Okay.
That's where I would go.
Taverns can also lead to shady people who will bring you into a corner or into a dark alleyway, and bam, bam, we're dead.
Yes, that's mostly in Baldur's Gate. Elturel's like the other side of the coin from Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is that hive of villainy and scum, and Elturel's like, we're the good place.
We're the good place. All right.
I'm going to first marvel at the beauty of the city around me.
Yes.
Before you deal with the crap end.
Oh, yes, I'm definitely taking this in. All the things I've heard about Baldur's Gate has not given me a positive reinforcement about it. I also ask if there's any temples to Bahamut.
There are no temples to Bahamut here. Sorry.
Okay, so we could hit up a few taverns here and there, or we can probably go to where again?
The High Hall.
The High Hall. Yes. Now, do y'all remember? I'm not going to give this one to y'all. I'm going to see if y'all can remember or y'all took notes. Who did Leosin say he was meeting in Elturel?
Not me.
Quickly, go back and watch the old episodes.
I know, right?
Anybody have notes?
Not that good of a note.
Well, it wasn't my business, so didn't take notes. Aldrin wasn't paying attention.
Byrne probably wrote it down or would remember.
Yep.
See, we can't have people missing episodes.
Yep. All right. So I guess we can probably just head up the High Hall then.
Yep.
And if push comes to shove, we'll hit up the tavern last.
I mean, is there any chance any of us would just remember it? Hasn't been a super long time.
History check. It's been more than 7 days. I mean, it's been by the time you traveled to the cult camp, took care of that business, then you traveled over to the river, took the river. It's probably been a full week, I think, since y'all last saw Leosin. But
yeah, it's not a terribly long time.
Yeah.
Plus probably a few blows to the head here and there.
All right, I will give it to you.
I took them all to my gut because kobolds couldn't reach my head.
Yes, you're very scarred from the ribcage down.
Oh yeah.
So I'll say he was meeting a dwarf by the name of Onthar Frume. Ontharr. Last name Frume. Frume. He's a member of the Order of the Gauntlet. So I will.
Was he a paladin?
He is. He's a paladin of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Okay.
That's who that was.
Yeah.
So Order of the Gauntlet is a paladin. Need to know of treasure? What the fuck did I write down?
Because I had Onthar Fum written in my notes with no context as to what that name meant.
That's it. He is the Order of the Gauntlet contact that Leosin set out to meet in the town of Elturel, which is not the fiery mess that it will be one day if we ever get to the Descent into Avernus campaign book.
Ooh. Yeah, let's go. I'll ask around. I'll walk up to a passerby and just be like, do you know a Antha Fum?
So, right, asking about Leosin doesn't get y'all anywhere as y'all talk to passerbyers and people. But asking about Antharfroom does get you a lead. They direct you to the headquarters of the Order of the Gauntlet, which is
Thank you.
actually in a
Okay.
tavern called the tavern is called a Pair of Black Antlers is the name of the tavern.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's a pretty cool name.
it is. A Pair of Black Antlers. And Eli, you are there as well because you were told that's where to meet Leosin, is at the tavern called a Pair of Black Antlers. Let me show y'all some pictures. Who doesn't like pictures?
I don't know, weirdos. All right.
People who don't like art don't like pictures.
Just a theater of the
Leosin.
mind.
Leosin is at the tavern. Why's my... There we go. And he is with... He doesn't look this beat up anymore, but he's with his friend Neeson. That's what Neeson looks like. This is back when you met Neeson when he was injured at the greenest fight. He's obviously all cleaned up from this. But this is Antharfroom, who is with them, as are a few other knights of the Order of the Gauntlet. So these three people are at the tavern. Leosin is excited to see y'all. Yay.
Hello, Leosin.
And Eli, you have also just recently met them. And Leosin is accepting your help as envoy from the religion, the dwarf religion you mentioned. So.
All right.
So how goes it? It's been a while.
He looks a lot better. The last time y'all saw Leosin, he had been tortured and abused, and his one little hit point has now flourished back to his full. He has all new clothing on. He looks spiffy. He looks ready to fight the cult of the dragon, and that's the vibe you get from him. And he hopes
Man knows how to clean up.
Yes,
Looking good.
he is.
A lot better than being tied up to that post.
So Froome seems to be in a jovial mood. He slaps you on the back. He orders another round of ales for everybody. Leosin, though, when Froome is distracted with some kind of drinking game with his friends, pulls y'all aside. In case it's not clear tonight, it's very important that Froome approves of you. I really need his full support from the Order of the Gauntlet and our mission going forward. So whatever Froome asks you to do, I need you to do it wholeheartedly with enthusiasm, so that by the end of the evening, we will have his support in fighting the cult of the dragon the way I think it should be fought.
And what way is that?
We need to go and intercept the caravan in Waterdeep and find out where it's going.
Fantastic.
Didn't we know where it's going?
Well, you know it's going, off out of character. Y'all did a good job of figuring out that mystery, that it's going north of Waterdeep, but you don't know exactly where north of Waterdeep it's going. But what that does let you do is it gives you the 2 months to do the side quest, if you will, about trying to help Burns' brother, and also, Sally, follow up on your own personal story of the cult of the fire embers? Eternal Flame, yeah, that you want revenge on as well. Because that's the next topic he brings up. He says, we have 2 months, so we need to go and look for my friend that has been kidnapped. I don't know where your dwarf is tonight, but I hope he's still with you, because his brother was in that group as well. The delegation.
I see.
Yes,
he's just off doing his thing. You know how how those bards are, just roaming around playing music.
Well, I think we have a good lead here, because I also heard that a member of the Order of the Gauntlet was in the delegation. I haven't told Froome about it yet, because I'm waiting to see, waiting for him to be in the right mood and make sure that he approves of you before we have a bigger conversation about how to proceed going forward in our fight against the Cult of the Dragon. And he turns to your character, Eli, and looks her up and down and says that he's more than satisfied that your church has provided your assistance. I put out a call to all of the religions, the Lathanders, the Tars, all of them, and you and your people were the only ones that responded to our call for help. No one is taking this Cult of the Dragon seriously, but look what they've done. Look at the damage and the wreckage and the havoc they've wreaked in the south of us. I don't know what we could do to get more help, but y'all may be it. Y'all may be the only thing standing between the Cult of the Dragon and whatever nefarious plan they have to hatch on our world.
That's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
After all.
Okay.
And I also believe you wanted an egg from a dragon.
Yes.
Now, may I ask why?
Dragon research is my life's work. Fighting the Cult of the Dragon is just an ancillary effect of my life's work of studying and researching dragons. Dragons are terrible beasts that cause immense damage and wreckage. All of the chromatic dragons, the metallic ones I'm okay with, but the chromatic dragons, the reds, the blacks, the greens, the blues, we have to be prepared to fight them. And the more knowledge we have about these horrible, evil beasts, the better job we can do in fighting them.
Hmm.
So what happened? Did you find any eggs?
Can I do an insight check on Leosin?
I
To
was
go ahead and
asking
make
the
sure he's
same
actually
thing.
telling the truth about that.
Sure.
I would like to do the same thing.
So that would be a 16.
Because a freshly innocent life is on the line. Oh! Oh, wow, would you look at that? Natural one.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, you're not sure of anything, Uldren, but Sally, your character does think that Leosin is being very genuine. He seems like the vibe you get from him is that eccentric kind of science researcher who gets so deep into their one topic that that's all they're obsessed with, and they don't really understand or get much outside of that field.
They're too passionate about that one subject.
Yes.
That's all they really think about.
Yes, that's the vibe you get off of Leosin. So.
I'm gonna do a divine sense real quick.
Okay.
So within 60 feet, I have no idea if any of this will click, but it's just a cautionary thing. If there are any celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet, I doubt the undead part, but also know the location of a hollow spell.
You do. Do you have to make a roll, or is it automatic?
It's automatic.
Okay, and it's only 60 feet.
60 feet outwards from me.
And this is inside the. You're in the tavern.
Inside the tavern, and if they're behind total cover, then it doesn't pick up on them.
Okay. There is a fiend, but it's not.
Where?
No, it's not within 60 feet, but it's so strong that even you get like a echo vibe of a fiend, a really strong fiend in Elturel. But it's nowhere near you.
No, that's bad.
The hell you do?
I am getting the sense of a very, very powerful creature in Elturel. This is not good.
You sure it's not that little thing you're carrying around?
I'm sorry. No, it is not.
That
Because
little thing is his
that
daughter.
would not overwhelm me,
Mhm.
and that's my daughter you're speaking
Yeah.
about. So hold your tongue. Anyways, I look to Leosin and I go, has there been any suspicious going ons at all?
I'm
the
not
city
sure what you
as-
mean. I've just arrived myself a day or two before you. What do you mean?
I do not want to cause too much panic, but I have an ability to detect creatures around me, and the creature is nowhere near me, but I can still feel it, like an echo of a power, a fiendish one.
Could you be detecting something with the cult of the dragon?
It does not sense draconic presence, but there are fiends that are dragons, I suppose.
Maybe possibly like a spy using a disguised self.
More like devils or demons or something like that, but they have to be very powerful. If they are not within my range, yet I still sense them.
I don't know what to do with this. I guess we can report it to Froome. I hesitate to mention it though.
It would cause a bit of maybe I could try to hone in on it and get some more solid information.
Let's do that because I don't want to distract Froome from our quest against the dragon cult.
Of course.
But if you are detecting a fiend in the area, that is clearly information that I will pass on to my Harper associates here. Neeson leans over and whispers in his ear and says, "Oh, that is exactly who we'll report it to. We will go tonight while you're spending time with Froome and report this information."
Well, we should try to. I'm going to try to see if I can actually get any solid evidence. If there's a fiend in this city, it should be banished. Cannot have it running around for the safety of many who cannot defend themselves. So, do I get any general direction?
No.
No?
Just a vibe.
Just a vibe.
Yeah. Of a great fiend.
What is the lowest point of the city?
You asking Leosin?
Yeah, listen. I'm just trying to get some general information about a place where I could go.
I've only passed through a few times the town. I know there's this chasms where the river passes through, where the bridges are.
Wait. The High Hall.
The High Hall is high up. It's not low. You asked for a low spot.
Yes, it is. I just had a bit of an epiphany. If the fiend is trying to worm its way into the city, it might be trying to manipulate the leaders. So going there might not be a terrible idea. Does anyone have the capabilities of seeing through illusory effects or disguises?
Not that I can think of.
Sorry.
Unfortunately not.
It's okay.
For me, it just depends if I can even see it.
I guess our intuition will be our best bet.
Or
I can detect illusions, but I unfortunately cannot see through them.
let's do the sense for that. I can sense creatures, but it doesn't reveal the location or the number.
Oh, my party poopers! Froome comes over with his entourage of squires and knights and slaps you on the back. Your beers! They're getting more lukewarm than they already are, mighties. Let us drink and be merry tonight. We have new friends, and we have important matters to discuss.
Yes, indeed, we do.
Leosin kind of shrugs and kind of gives you a knowing look like, hey, this is what you got to do. You got to get this guy on our side. And Froome turns and they start handing out their ales for all to drink. He offers a toast to the future united Sword Coast against these evil dragon bastards.
Indeed.
Yep, to the future. Woo!
Yeah.
So Froome looks at Eli, your girl, and perhaps a little too flirty maybe, and says, "Yeah, lassie, I bet you're as strong as any of my squires and knights, aren't you?"
No, I'm not strong at all.
Ah, doubt it. Let us find out tonight. I bet you could beat my weakest squire.
I can't do anything. I don't even know why I'm here.
Okay.
That's
Fine.
not really fun.
Fine then. I will be disappointed for dwarfs everywhere. How about you?
Contest of strength.
Wait,
Yes.
you said you'd be disappointed in dwarfs. Is that something against me?
Oh yes, I've never known a dwarf, man or woman, who would turn down a good, hearty, fun test of strength.
All right, if it's a game you want, then I'll play.
Ah, he turns to Malik.
Fantastic.
Malik, I want you to arm wrestle her. And turns out Malik is quite the beefy dude. He's half elven, and he looks a little disdainful, like, I gotta touch a dwarf. But sure enough, he drops down, puts his arm out, and Froome gets excited and says, "This is going to be so much fun." Let me get my dice. Contested strength check. Now, he's wearing he actually puts on kind of what looks like a glove, like he doesn't want to touch your skin.
Ooh.
You said strength or athletics. I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
This is just an arm wrestling strength check.
Crap. All right.
Hey,
I'll put my hand on your shoulder and give you guidance, so take an extra D4 on top of that.
Okay. Question, Squatch. Are you trying to do that subtly, or are they going to notice it? Okay, then you have to make some kind of check to see if you can do it without them noticing you without them noticing you're cheating.
Yeah.
That's fine. Do you want sleight of hand, stealth?
I think a sleight of hand would be fine.
Oh, natural 20.
Well, you get an extra D4 then, Eli, on your character's roll on this. Now,
All right,
Malik put on a glove. Are you putting on anything?
I thought she had gauntlets on.
I thought I already had my gauntlets on.
Oh, okay. You're gonna keep your gauntlet on. Okay, good.
I just assumed that I had them on. If not, then it's cool. Then I can take them off.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to suggest it, but yes, use your gauntlets of ogre power on this check.
All right, so that plus you said guidance, right?
Yeah, you get a D4, right, Squatch?
Yep.
Correct. Yep.
So just strength, so that'd be 25.
Your roll's a 25?
Yes, total.
Woo!
Chunky roll.
Okay,
Yeah,
you just slam his hand down onto the whack to the point that you think you might have either sprained his wrist or maybe even cracked his elbow. That was extremely painful, and he goes for a big chug of ale and just starts drinking it down as his arm is. And Froome is like,
holding his arm. Actually, can I just keep holding his arm? I'm just gonna stare. How about an apology, please?
Well, apology. I'm doing what Froome told me to do.
I don't feel like you were being
Froome
very
is
nice.
excited. Froome is like, "Oh, Malessi, you are so strong. You have proven yourself for us dwarvens, people everywhere. Ha ha ha! You snotty elven man."
You're lucky he's being cheerful. And I'm going to toss his arm out of my way.
Nice. All right, so Sally, are you elven?
You cut out for me. What?
Are you elven?
I'm Elven as well, yes.
Okay, you're definitely getting some elven racism here from Froome. He's being a little unwoke about his racial. Yeah, he's whatever the opposite of woke is. That's what he's being.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
About the elven thing. You actually feel a
Whoa,
little
whoa, whoa,
insulted
wait.
by his comments just now.
Yeah, like I am
About,
not liking this guy at all. But I'm keeping myself like quiet about it before I say something that I would regret about later.
Well, have you
I'm-
drank your ale? How much of your ale have you drank? Or
About
drunk?
half the mug already. She's quite the drinker.
Okay, then I want to let you do a Constitution check with advantage to hold your tongue and not say something stupid right now. But you have advantage.
What kind of trick? Con?
A con check, yeah. That the alcohol hasn't impeded your sense of good wisdom and judgment too much.
That is a 21.
Okay, so you successfully bite your tongue.
Like that is legit a crit, but together it's 21.
Okay. Well, you legitimately just smile and act like so many women do when men say stupid stuff.
I would
Yep.
like to pull Sally aside Vivian is the name of your character. Correct?
Yes,
Yep.
Sally's character is Vivian.
Vivian Belladonna.
I pull Vivian aside and I go, so are you able to locate creatures?
No, I can't locate them. Kind of, I guess, assuming kind of like how you did it as well, but a lot weaker than that.
But
like I can
does
only
it
do
give
up to like
you,
a mile.
Does it give you like a? Well, mine's only 60 feet.
Oh, mine's really? Oh,
Yes.
huh. Hold on.
Did you try to find this feat?
Whether the creature has any? No, that's for one I can see. That's 100 cents. Primeval awareness maybe as an action. You can spend one ranger slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, or fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you. So about a mile, or within 6 miles if I'm in my favorite terrain, which this isn't the Underdark, so. Doesn't reveal the creature's location or number. So
I can confirm it.
I can probably sense it too, yeah, but I can't figure out where it's at.
Okay.
So.
And what's the casting time on that?
It's just an action. 1 minute per level spell slots. Okay. So about a minute.
I really do not want to leave this mystery unsolved. At the moment, I feel it's a powerful fiend in a city of holy men is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Holy men.
I can do a quick check if you wish.
I don't know if it would even help because we know it's here.
Yeah, but
we
I just don't know where it's at.
Yes, that's fine. I want to go to the High Hall. I need to step out, get some air. And I'm gonna walk to the High Hall.
Okay.
You're just gonna go?
Yeah, I'm
All
just
right.
gonna walk to the High Hall.
Who's keeping your daughter during this?
I have my daughter.
So you're just carrying this massive, wrapped up baby.
Carrying my daughter. Yes.
Have you made like a pouch thing so like you could wear her on your being? Here.
Yeah.
Y'all talk about
Like
it.
some
I
rope.
actually have. I can demonstrate. I'll be right back. Y'all talk about it.
I was say if push comes to shove.
No,
I could
yeah,
just give
like
my
a
cape.
baby pouch. No,
Yeah,
I
like-
imagine I've fashioned like with like rope or whatever, something to just kind of like hold
All
her
right.
steady.
Yeah. So. All right. So, do you want me to go with you? Take an additional break or
If
something?
you want.
Because honestly, being around this guy is annoying the ever living crap out of me.
Oh, he's very loud, and I see our dwarven compatriot is more than capable of handling herself.
I can see so, yes. If he ever
Yeah,
does anything towards me, I'm gonna lock him up faster and throw him in the brig and lock the key.
Well, I think you're on his city, so might be an issue.
Don't want to mess with a detective.
I mean, detectives in other people's cities normally don't.
I got free reign.
That makes sense. Well, I trust that you'll do what's best for your well-being.
No one wants to insult an officer. Nobody. Because they'll know
Isn't
happen.
your whole isn't like all of the criminals in your city? Isn't that exactly what they do?
Yeah, but
There you go.
they don't get to go far afterward.
That makes sense. Anyways, I'm going to go find a fiend now.
I'm
Hopefully.
sorry, what?
I'm going to go find a fiend now.
Oh,
If you
I've
want to
heard.
join
I'm gonna
me.
go find a female now. It's like, wait, what?
No, God, no. I had one and then she died.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Alright.
like,
So,
I know. I was so dark.
See, look, I got one. You can wear the baby thing and then flip. This is Jace, everybody, my 4-month-old. Hey, let's pretend Jace is a dragon. Oh, I have a dragon outfit for Jace.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's a
baby,
thing.
put on the
Yeah.
dragon outfit.
Oh, Jace.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Oh man, that baby had no hair. I guess I'm just so used to seeing like full-haired babies already.
It's true.
Alright, I'm back. Enough of the silliness. Okay, so yeah, you should get you a harness. See, Nick? You can just wear your dragon on your chest or on your back, a backpack with a dragon in it.
No, definitely not a backpack, but I could see the front pouch, yeah.
Put it
See,
on
you
the
just put
front.
'em right in the
Now I got
front.
additional armor.
Ew.
Now, get out of this thing. Anyway. Alright, so we're going to say you've worked up a contraption that keeps your arms free while you're wearing a baby dragon on your
Yeah.
chest.
I'm also gonna head on out along with Aldrin here.
Yes, you were
like-
insulted by the elven racism, so you have...
Exactly. So it's like, no, I'm gonna step out before I even do something.
And besides, you're a better tracker than I, so.
Yeah. So
True.
Squatch, this is leaving you as the person who's next has to do one of
That kind of
Throom's
ranger.
challenges.
I'm gonna
ahead.
find some place to hide. I'm gonna wild shape into a spider, and I'm gonna climb on the Aldrin.
No, a couple of y'all have to stay. A couple of y'all have to stay and do your stuff with Throom. Oh, look, I have a baby dragon. Don't see a baby dragon?
Hey.
Oh, look, it's a baby dragon. It's got the tail. Look, it's a baby dragon. See?
Oh,
So
that is
So
perfect.
just strap this to your
Planeswalker.
chest. Yeah. Face out.
What's up,
on the
Ryan?
boat. Yeah. So there. There you go, Nick. I've got your demonstration of your baby dragon that you are... Uh-oh. Baby dragon's talking on stream. Here, go.
He's hungry.
Yeah. Go feed the baby. Baby dragons are always hungry. Right, Nick? They never stop
yes.
eating those baby dragons.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it is.
That's amazing.
Anyway. Alright, so... Yes, Squatch, you have to stay with Eli, with Onthar Froom, and do the challenges that he has for y'all. Or y'all fail the quest of getting his... Because he's already, he's talking to you, he's like, where are your friends going? What's happening? What do you tell him, Squatch?
Oh, this is super not his element.
I know, y'all left the non-talker of the group to talk.
Hey man, when you say a powerful fiend is in a city, I can't just sit there.
Oh no, I'm
Right.
not knocking y'all going and trying to do it. But Leeson already went to report it though.
Yeah, that's great and everything, but that doesn't help me know where it is.
Yeah. So we're
So
just
I
gonna
can-
try to like mitigate, like find out location at least.
Because reporting it doesn't stop it, as far as I'm concerned. They're probably going to do a lot of reconnaissance, but I'm a little more direct. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And unless he stopped me while I was walking out, that's what I was doing.
No, he didn't stop you. He was distracted by your successful female dwarf Eli's character using amazing strength. And now when y'all leave, he's kind of harassing Squatch's character about where y'all went. That's where we are right now, Squatch. So you have to come up with something. It doesn't have to be deceptive. You could be honest. I mean,
I think that there's a party going on and they are on their way. I think we should follow them. And I'm going to bring this guy along. To go fiend hunting.
We have to fill our ales! And he makes sure that y'all all have a full mug of ale to go out into the streets of Elturel.
Oh,
Which way do
fantastic.
they go? Which way do they go? So,
Run.
Yeah.
No. They probably hear my chainmail.
No, I'm going to say that they got out before. It's been a minute. Y'all, let me go back to my map.
Like he's already gone, like drunk and gone. So his time factor is so completely different. Like this is a normal one. This is what he sees.
That makes sense.
Where'd they go?
Yeah, where'd they go?
All right, so
I don't imagine we'd be too hard to find.
all right, so I believe we're heading to the main hall, the high hall. Let me know when to go ahead and cast the thing really quick, because I can go up to a mile apparently.
It doesn't tell you direction.
Yeah, but if it's within a mile radius, at least we know where it would be kind of sort of at.
Would it give us a general direction?
I wouldn't say so, but if it's within a mile, I mean, we now know that it's in this general area.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Do your location.
Bless
right
you.
now.
Thank you.
Yeah, I believe it was not 100 cents. I think it's Slayers. No,
Primeval awareness.
was it Primeval Awareness?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna fill my water bottle. But continue. I'll be back.
All right, and it does expand a ranger slot, and I'm gonna go ahead and use it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Primeval Awareness. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, because I can detect fiends definitely within a mile of you.
All right. Does it give you the location?
No, it's just more or less like a mile radius, so I can, if I can feel something, I can determine it.
There is a fiend within a mile of you, if that's what you're at.
Okay.
If that's what you found out.
Yeah. Okay. So within the mile radius, within the mile, at least I know it's close by.
There is a fiend within a mile of you. Yes.
Right. So then I can
gives
just
you?
try to pinpoint. Yeah, basically. As an action, you can spend 1 ranger spell slot, 1 minute per level of spell slot. You to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you, or up to within 6 miles if you're in your favorite terrain, which I am not, because I believe that is the Underdark.
Does it give you their? I don't understand. Does it give you their location?
This feature does not reveal the creature's location or number.
Okay. Well, you
so
definitely. Okay. Well, it's not very much information, but yes, there is a fiend within a mile of you. If that's all you find out, that's all you find out.
So then I can try to go ahead and take all the rest of the town. I can negate that and just work within that mile and try to track it down.
Well, all of Elturel is pretty much within a mile. I mean.
Oh shit! All right.
A mile in medieval times, a mile is pretty long for a town.
All right. Well, I'm a big dumb here. But yeah, hey, there's a thing within a mile.
Yes. So that's why I'm checking the high hall, because if I know devils and demons, that's one of the places they'll go.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and check that out then.
Yep. That's where I'm going, and I don't know if there's going to be a stampede of partying dwarves behind me or not.
It's 2 dwarves, and then Squatch. What race is your character?
Wild elf.
Oh, okay. So you are also insulted by the elf comments from this paladin Froom. But anyway, all right. So you're following behind Squatch and Eli with Froom and 2 of his squires, a squire and a knight actually. The other one that has the injured arm went to get their arm healed. So Eli, you have wiped out one of the partiers for the night.
Good.
Nice.
Less noise the better, am I right?
Oh yeah.
All right. So when you reach the keep, what do you do? It's a keep. You can't just walk in and out of it.
I will approach one of the guards.
Yes, the Hell Riders are the people that guard El Terrell.
Hello. Um, how are you today?
State your business.
I have a bit of a, oh goodness, how do I say, a hunch of particularly evil individuals making their way into the city, and was hoping to try to suss them out, maybe see if they were getting in some important places.
That is the vaguest thing I've ever heard. This
Are you
isn't
familiar
Baldur's
with?
Gate.
Are you familiar with warriors of righteousness, paladins?
No.
Fantastic. I sensed a fiend somewhere
Okay.
in the area, and I suspect they
In
might
Etherel, it doesn't even get dark here in Etherel. And he gestures up to that big orb of light that keeps the city bright at all times.
Yes, but the sun isn't exactly something that harms a being of hellfire. So, it's just a suspicion. If you will not let me in, that's fine. But that is just something I was hoping to investigate.
Well, why would you do it here?
Be a very high welcome place here, so figured, hey, they might trying to go in from the inside out. Who knows?
Many fiendish creatures enjoy the manipulation of societies and other things, and I figure if they're starting anywhere, the higher ups will be where they go.
Move along. So the guards at the keep are not interested, it sounds like. But here comes Froome with Squatch and Eli. And he's actually finished that whole tank of ale while y'all have been walking behind it.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice.
My new friends! What are you doing up here? Let's go! Let's go have another drink and enjoy getting to know each other. We have work to do against this cult of the dragon. We have much to talk about.
Yes, but we're going on a bit of a adventure ourselves in the city, wanting to see it all.
Ah, well, let me show you around. And he gestures for you to come back down the hill, back towards the city.
Damn it.
Yeah, well, that was a complete bust.
We can't win it all. But I suppose Leosin going back is as good as we're going to get at this point. Just
Yep.
everyone's asleep with one eye open tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll indulge in his games.
Uh,
Stop
really
trying
have-
to hunt the devil.
do we really have to, though?
I mean, I will.
You go do that. I'll probably be in the corner with my hat on my face.
That's fair. Get some sleep.
Alright, so back at the hotel, you have successfully shown your strength. You have successfully parlayed with him with Squatch's quick thinking, and you guys are ready for the next part of this. Hold on, let me pull it back up.
Boy.
No, it's good. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So Froome Squire shows you to a private space
Uh-huh.
off the tavern's common room and closes the door when he leaves, leaving behind Anthar Froome, the broad... Oh, okay, there's another paladin. There's a human paladin in the room with Leosin. And there now you see pictures of dark red wine. I don't know why they included that detail, but that's a detail. The paladin's face wears a serious expression. And, my friends, we have important business to discuss. At this point, you know almost as much as we do about it, and thanks to you, we know twice as much about the cult of the dragon as we did a 10-day ago. The mysterious human does not introduce himself, but you do notice that Antharr Froom came in behind him, and so there's Antharr Froom, this mysterious human, Paladin, and the Leosin. The three of them are in the room.
I would like to do another divine sense if possible.
Okay.
Just doing another sweep, making sure.
Yeah. There's a vibe that there's a fiend somewhere, but nothing within 60 feet of you.
Good. Okay. Mysterious human is just a mysterious human.
We have no formal organization to oppose these cultists. Not yet, anyway. We're working on that. And we need people like you who know how and when to fight, and how and when to keep their heads down and observe. We can't promise you much except long days filled with danger and stress. But what could be better than that, eh? And Ontharr Froom pats you each on the back from behind and says, yes, these will do.
Fascinating. All right.
That's exactly what I had planned.
So they
what
start to talk.
exactly?
Yeah.
Okay.
The two, basically there's two groups here, the Harpers and the Order of the Gauntlet. Both of them, their top concern is the Cult of the Dragon. They explained that in the past, the cult was more active to the east, and you know that personally, Uldren, because that's where all your stuff went down and your backstory.
Mm-hmm.
And that in previous years, the cult was more active and focused on creating Draco Liches. Are y'all familiar with Draco Liches?
Draco Liches?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a lich made out of dragon bones. So a dragon lich.
That is terrifying.
Yes. Y'all are not at the level to fight a Draco Lich yet. Yeah.
I probably would not even do good against it.
Yeah. Bow and arrows don't do much against bone dragons.
Ooh.
So their concern is because the cult has seemed to shift to the Sword Coasts and has a new emphasis on living dragons, and there keeps being the dragon god Tiamat's name being brought up, and so this is all new and very concerning. The cult is on the move and it's up to something big. The Order of the Gauntlet, the Harpers, and a third allied group, which now you realize maybe the Paladin is a member of this group, called the Emerald Enclave, wants to thwart the cult's plans. So, first thing is, y'all are being offered the chance to join their faction. And real quickly, didn't y'all have an egg to give Leosin?
We do, I believe.
Okay. We'll interject that back in the role playing when y'all first met up with him, and because that was what he needed to offer y'all membership. So basically, there's three. If you want to change your character's in Adventure League rules, if you want to change your character's background, you can change it to faction agent, and you'll get the benefit of being a member of any one of these three factions you wish to join. Like Squatch, the Emerald Enclave would be perfect for a druid. The Order of the Gauntlet would be perfect for a paladin, or even for Eli's cleric. And then, of course, the Harpers. Byrne wants to join the Harpers, and Sally, your character, could as well. But if you guys want to, it's just an option you get for successfully role-playing this part of the adventure.
Can we consider so Byrne doesn't get this benefit?
Well, we just got to figure out what we're going to do about Byrne missing these 2 weeks in a row. But
unfortunately, Order of the Gauntlet's nice, but not very personally involved with them, and the Platinum Cadre is still fresh in my heart. So
I appreciate it, but my heart was with the City Watch at the moment.
Squatch or Eli, do y'all want to change your character's background to faction agent and join one of these factions? It's perfectly fine not to. You all can still do all of these quests without being a member. There's bonuses for that, but you also lose the bonuses you have in your background. So it's up to you.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no
technically
real
I
drawback.
was it in the other Adventures League, but I don't know if I want to go back. I didn't get to experience it really too well. Like I just got renown points and I didn't know how to do it. So
Yeah, you still get renown points anyway, but you get to you get more benefits from renown if you're a member of one of the factions. Plus the faction gives you bonuses too.
Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm good for right now.
Yeah, I think I'm good as well.
Okay.
I'd be more than happy to help, but I got a job to do.
So the bigger point here, though, is that Froome has you won both of the challenges, the role-playing challenge and the strength challenge. So you have been approved. You just had to win 2 of the 3. So you have been approved, and here is what you guys get. You will get all new clothing, gear, and equipment. Any weapons you have or gear you have, they will re-equip you with a full load of high quality, not magical stuff, of course. And anything you don't already have that's in the player's handbook you want, you can have it now.
Oh, nice.
And that'll be in the morning, first thing in the morning, as you set off for... Leosin has a mission for you. So, what Leosin wants you to do, especially since, Sally, you're a member of the Flaming Fist, and really you need to go check in anyway with your mercenaries. Leosin wants you 4 plus burn 5 to go to Baldur's Gate, and he has a Harper agent he wants you to deliver a message to and explain everything that's going on with the Cult of the Dragon. Then he wants you to meet him in Waterdeep so you can go find the missing delegation. Because it turns out, as I flip over here my notes, at this point Froome jumps in to tell you that in the missing delegation, they were transporting the body of a knight. He was killed fighting orcs in the spine of the world. The knight was intended to be interred with honor at Summit Hall, the chapter house of an order called the Knights of Samular. It is in the southeastern part of the Somber Hills, northeast of Waterdeep. Raiders from the Fire Cult abducted the body of the knight. At the same time that and then this is when, of course, Leosin explains to y'all again that the delegation included a renowned shield dwarf historian named Brutalithar, who was transporting his collection of manuscripts to Waterdeep. They don't want a single one of the manuscripts to fall into the wrong hands. So they have basically 2 additional side quests for you. Recover the manuscripts, 3 really. Recover the shield dwarf named Brutalithar, and recover the body of the knight who needs to be interred in honor. And I know, Nick, that last part about the knight, that resonates with you because of all of your backgrounds.
Alright, so we need to go to Baldur's Gate and relay a message and then move on to Waterdeep?
Yes, he suggests you try, it's very treacherous, but he suggests you try to find a boat who will take you the fastest from Baldur's Gate to Waterdeep. But that is very dangerous to travel by boat on the Sword Coast.
Indeed.
But it'll let me use some...
but we are
Ghost Smart.
no strangers to danger.
Bum, bum, bum.
We've literally been pretty much in constant danger other than this short respite of travel.
Anything. Maybe I can even ask the chief to see if he could give me like a pass or something, use one of the boats or something like that without having to pay for it. Like it's official Baldur's Gate City Watch business.
Right. Absolutely.
So here's hoping I could get that as well.
Oh, also, Frank, while we're in town,
Mm-hmm.
1 second here. Could I find like 50 gold pieces worth of powdered silver?
Yes.
Okay. because I need that for ceremony.
As a matter of fact, Eli can help you with that because Eli has some smithing skills and he knows where he has a connection now with the master smith here for his church, who's going to accept him as an apprentice if he successfully helps Leosin and completes this mission. Or she does. I keep forgetting your character's a female.
It's alright, everyone does.
It is National Pronoun Day, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I guess if anything, I'll probably pick up like a longsword or a shield.
Yes, you guys can add anything you'd like, and you each get an additional 75 gold pieces as a reward from Leosin for accepting the quest and for your good work in the Greenfield prior.
75 gold?
Yes. And you'd already gotten a 75 gold piece reward, I'm sure, earlier. How much gold are y'all showing on your character sheets?
I had 240 before I spent 50.
Okay.
I have 385.
Good. Add another 75.
Question.
Yeah.
Yes.
During my character creation, was I allowed to transfer my gold?
Yes. If it wasn't too much, how much was it?
Well, if I take in the 75, then I have 875.
Let me look. There's a cap now on gold. It's new for season 9. So, and on just a moment, I can tell you what that is. Anything else? Anything else, Squatch or Sally, y'all want to get while y'all are in town at Etherel?
1 moment. I'm just now looking at it.
Okay.
I'm seeing if I need to pick up any components or if I'm good.
Can I even build a greatsword?
So depending on how much I have, I'm trying to find components too.
Some more items.
All right.
Are these going to be like covered expenses, like the things they're going to give us, or are we still paying for the things in the player's handbook?
All right. So you have a gold piece limit. I'm looking at. I pulled it up on the pick here if y'all want to look. The Adventure League rules in season 9.
It's hard to see.
Okay. It's
right.
Hold on, I can zoom in. There, now you can see it. Yes, y'all should be able to see that. Y'all are tier 1 characters still. What level are y'all? 4?
Do we have to pay for these items, or are they just free?
No, these are free items.
Could I get a half-plate armor then?
You can, but are you going to want to be wearing half plate as a ranger?
I mean, higher armor class.
But does it reduce your... Don't you have disadvantage on stealth checks and stuff like that?
I already have disadvantage on stealth with the scale mill I
Okay.
have.
No, go ahead then. Yeah, grab you some half plate.
Can I get some plate?
You can.
I will take that immediately.
Half plate and maybe a longsword and shield.
Okay.
Just so that I am not completely useless, just access only range, you know?
So 80 per level.
Yes. So 80 per level is your cap.
So I'm capped out at 240 basically.
Yes, sorry about that.
Oh no, you're fine.
And you guys are capped out at 320 as level 4s. So when you're done spending gold in El Torel, you level 4 guys need to have 320 gold, and according to the Adventure League rules, Eli, your level 3 character should have 240 gold.
All right.
I'll go ahead
so
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't have anything over 340? What?
80 times your level, so 80 times 4 is 320. So that's your gold cap in Adventure League.
I have 385, so I guess I would say I bought some stuff then.
Sure.
All right, so it's 3 what again?
320 is your gold piece cap in Adventure League.
320.
Mm-hmm.
So what would I be able to pick up then, like item-wise?
Anything that's in the player's handbook that's not magical.
So plate?
There we go.
I was told they will supply plate mail armor, so I just got that, and I'm rocking an amazing fucking AC now. So
Long sword
You're
yeah,
going
to
that's
need
really
it.
nice. I
I'll
believe you.
do my plate.
and shield. Can I also get a whip?
If it's in the player's handbook, you can have it for free. Since you're
All right.
accepting the quest of the Order of the Gauntlet to go find this delegation and also to find where the Cult of the Dragon is taking their. So basically,
guess-
y'all are kind of committing tonight. This is a commitment to look for the delegation and to find where the Cult of the Dragon is taking their treasure north of Waterdeep. And in exchange, you get to go to the gold piece max cap, and you get anything you want out of the player's handbook.
Oh shit! Why the fuck am I 19 armor class?
Half plate's good with your dex. That's what I mean. It's gonna cut into your dex bonus, though. I think.
It's just only for disadvantage on stealth.
Okay. I mean,
It
no.
does not
The
include
D&D
the-
Beyond does a good job.
Yeah, armor class is 15 plus my dex.
Well,
16,
no,
17.
half plate is just 15.
Hmm.
You probably haven't.
No, I removed the scale mill. Is why.
Do you have a shield?
That's why. That's why.
But that would only bring it up by 2. So why is it?
Well, he's got
So
a dex
then-
bonus too, I think.
17. Okay, that's more likely. 17.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fill up my
Oh
water while y'all are
no!
looking
Yeah,
at this.
it says Dex mod +2. Weird, the thing I was looking at.
Yeah, I
So, yeah, it
forgot.
would be
I had
19.
I had the shield equipped. It's like, why the hell? It's like, okay, that's why.
Yeah, you can't have a shield and a bow
Yeah.
at the same time, though, unfortunately.
All right. So and yeah, my goal is at 320. Could I by chance like just get rid of the scale mail or like places like just traded it out? Like I give, I take. So I'm not carrying two things at once.
Yeah, I'm ditching my.
Yeah. Well, I guess Frank left.
I'd say if we don't have it, go ahead and stock up on rope. I'm getting another 50 feet.
Same here.
I still have my rope. But yeah, I'm taking the whip, a sword, my half plate, and a shield. So I can actually go up in front fighting again, I guess now.
I mean, I don't think that's super important, but
Well, that too, but like I mean, hey, Skellymans, I can't shoot them.
you can actually. There's nothing that.
I thought they were immune to or super resistant to piercing.
Nope.
Well, most things, I guess.
Wrong edition.
Hmm.
This one's a lot nicer to everyone.
Oh well. Well, hey, now I got another character that can go up in a fight if I'm out of arrows now.
Hey, that's fine. I am sitting pretty with a 21 AC.
Okay. Or if
Me
I'm up
too.
and close personal with someone, and like a chance where I can't even get the range.
God, what else do I need? I got 5 more javelins. I never have enough of that. Rope.
Okay, so it'd be 1d4 plus 3 for damage.
All right, is everybody done shopping?
Yeah, just a quick question.
Mhm.
Could I get rid of my old armor, the scale mail?
Yes.
Yeah, just so I don't have like to carry both sets of armor.
No, yeah, I would pare down. Y'all are about to do some journeying. Y'all have to cover the whole Sword Coast. So
Yeah.
y'all need to go light and tight. And
All right, and I guess I could probably get rid of my short sword since I have the sword and shield now.
yeah, Eli can tell you all about dumping gear. You should have seen his gear list before I got a hold of him.
Or I can get rid of one short sword, so I can have one long sword in one hand, and I have a short sword in the other hand.
So can we buy some healing potions?
You
I do have
can.
potions if you guys need potions.
Yes.
We have none
Potion.
right now.
Potions would be helpful.
I was allowed to keep those, so that's good.
Yes,
Mhm.
you can have your consumables.
How much would those be?
Might be on the other.
50 gold
50 a
pieces.
pop.
Yeah.
50 a pop for the small ones.
About 150 for 3, so I'll probably do that.
Squatch, what do you have for potions?
I don't have any. I'm looking at probably picking up 2 or 3.
Well, let me give y'all. We haven't done the renown bonuses like we should anyway. So let's do a renown bonus. Let's go look that up real quick for y'all. Yes.
Did mine transfer over?
Yes.
Oh, really?
So here's the buying potions and scrolls, if y'all can see this. You can actually spend 100 gold pieces and get a greater healing potion.
I will do that.
And
I think I'll just get 3 normal ones, which I believe is 150.
And then I'm gonna get one normal one.
150 remove, and magic equipment, potions of healing. Where are you?
Whew, all right. I'm trying to
Okay.
think of what else I could possibly need.
so you all get 1 use of inspiration, and you get a potion of healing for your
Oh, an
novice.
additional one?
Yeah, I'm looking. I've got it on the screen. I'm showing the renown benefits.
Okay, so then I spent 3 and I got 1 additional one. Cool.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
you can choose a single renown benefit associated with your current. So inspiration and a potion of healing is the benefit associated with novice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Should I get rid of one of my short swords?
If you want.
Since I have
Oh.
a short sword and a long sword in one hand each, I guess.
Just so you know, longsword uses strength.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know you were also good at strength. I thought you were a dex character.
No, I have a +2 on strength. Dexterity is a +3. Everything else is like a +1, +1, +1, and a -4.
Hmm. Gotcha.
I can do both.
I'm gonna get calligrapher supplies.
I should have just went order the gauntlet. Should have went gauntlet like I was before.
You can still join the Order of the Gauntlet if you want to, Eli. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Let me
I'll
show you
keep
what
the
your
option
benefits are.
on mind.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get some
You know what?
training.
Can I just join then?
Yeah.
Because I was already part of it in AL. So I'll just take off a few of my proficiencies and that's it.
Yeah. So here's what you get. If you join the Order of the Gauntlet, you get a Ring of Fire Resistance as a bonus magic item that doesn't count against your cap.
Alright.
It's a magical ring bearing your faction's insignia.
It's pretty
Which
good.
is perfect because I can give that away at level 6 because I get that naturally later on.
Oh, hold on. You don't get that.
Dang it!
Tit.
Well, it's dumb. It says you get it, but then it says it applies to your magic item limit. So why would you ever take a Ring of Fire Resistance over Ogres of Giant Strength? You know what I mean? See, to me,
Yeah,
they should have
that's
let that.
true.
They should have let that be an addition to. But this is their rules, so we're playing by them. Sorry.
Yeah. I am more than satisfied with all the stuff I've acquired. Because, holy moly,
Yeah.
getting plate mail right now, solid as
Yeah.
hell.
You know what?
20.
Well, then I'll just. Well, are you able to join Gauntlet later?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't imagine they're like, nah, fuck you forever.
No,
Yeah,
you can join and just get your ring when you level up to level 5. You can get your ring then. I think that's when the
Alright.
next tier starts, right? Is it
I'm-
level
Yeah. Because I still have all my downtime stuff to cash in too.
5?
So.
Yeah. So let me read this again, just to make sure I didn't misread it. But we're playing this as written. As written, what does this say? Well, now I can't find it at all. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Froome sees that the characters are all equipped with new clothing and gear and even new weapons if they want. He suggests they change their appearance as much as they can to reduce the odds of anyone from the cult camp recognizing them. I mean, all new clothing and gear, to me, says all new clothing and gear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
I'll just stick
technically
with
use
it.
the word armor, but it does say even new weapons. I'm gonna give y'all the armor though. Y'all have earned it. Y'all have been badasses.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Plus-
21 AC.
I know you're gonna need it, so.
Oh yeah, 21 AC.
Nice.
Level 6, it goes to 22.
Fantastic. Level 6, you guys get better at saving throws. And so do I.
And you can get your ring of fire resistance when you level to level 5, Eli. Eventually.
Eventually. Which I won't need it at level 6, so I can just pass it off, right?
You can trade it. Yeah, you could pass it off to one of them.
Cool. Let's get going.
Okay.
Right.
So on to Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
In the morning, I make sure I do a blip just to see if the devil like walked into our bar or something.
Nope.
Cool. All right, that's fine with me. I'm gonna trust Leeson and his contacts.
I'm gonna let out my raptor to go potty.
Whoa! What is
Yeah.
that thing?
Oh, that's mine. I'm sorry.
No, I'm keeping my weapons then. Cool.
What is that?
I think it's a velociraptor, they said.
What's a velociraptor?
Yeah, you can get them in Cholta. So why
You
not?
all Jolta store.
Yeah, so why not?
Weird place.
He's handy.
Raptors are us.
I could imagine.
When you take your action, attack action with.
I
Okay, so
found it.
Okay, I'm gonna need to keep both my swords then. Cool. That's 2 weapon fighting flexible against 2 light weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it would be like, oh, I could probably do it with my long sword and like this short sword, but no.
Not quite.
If you get the dual wielder feat, you could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm not. So.
All right. Onwards to Baldur's Gate.
Yep, to the gate of Baldurs.
All right, let me cast teleport.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
That'd be badass.
That would be bad. It's like, wait, what?
It's a new
Neil.
class.
All
It's
right.
a new
So
class.
the
It's
trip
called.
to
The new
Baldur's
domain of
Gate.
cleric.
Look at that cool picture of Baldur's Gate that they gave us in the new book. So I think that looks great. Good artwork, of course. Yeah, the River Shianthar flows directly from Elturel to Baldur's Gate. Now you have a choice to make. A sailing vessel, which you're provided passage on, can make the trip downstream in about 3 days if you tie up every night for safety. Or you can push and add risks by going at night and make the trip in 2 days. What do y'all choose to do?
What are the options again?
You can go safely in 3 days, or you can do a lot of night sailing, which is dangerous by lamps and stuff, and also perhaps you would have an encounter of negative type, perhaps.
Like, I mean, we got a lot of time, so it'll be a lot safer. We just go with 3 days.
Yeah, sure. I'm cool with 3 days.
Yeah. Like,
Alright.
I mean, we're not too much pressed for time for anyway, so we can take that extra day.
You can. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll just go that with that, unless anyone else has any objection.
Self-care day.
So here is what you see, of course. This is the city of Baldur's Gate. It is a veritable nest of rats and vipers, clinging to the rocky slopes overlooking the Chianthar River. From their high perches in the upper city, the local nobles, known as patriars, gaze down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbor. So you have an actual map y'all can look at. Yes, there we go. Can y'all see that okay? Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. All right. Upper city and lower cities, outer city. Where are we coming from?
Well, you're coming down the Chianthar River from the east, so
Okay.
you'll be coming into the lower city docks. It is an excellent natural harbor because it's on a prominent bluff next to the river. You already have noticed it's divided into 3 distinct segments. The upper city, where the rich live, and you can see how the buildings look more spread out and spaced on the map. Then there is the city marketplace is there. It's the wide open area you see in the middle of the upper city. The lower city surrounds the harbor where most of the city merchants live and conduct their business. And then you have the outer city, which is like the slums. Yeah. Alright. So what are y'all going to do? You were told to see, let me pull this up. The agent, the Harper agent. Yeah.
Aldrin is going to go around and spread the warm light of Bahamut onto the less fortunate souls.
Just know they probably won't like that.
I don't care. If they want to shank me, they can try.
All right, but I'm not helping you.
Yeah,
I gotta go ahead and report
Neither
to my
will
boss.
anyone in the city, so
Exactly.
go and talk to your tyrant.
My tyrant. Thanks, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go talk to my boss. I gotta report back to him, and hope to hell that he'll even let me go out on this mission.
Well, he will, but he has something he wants you to do first.
Oh, crap. All right. Well then, anyone else? What y'all plan on doing? Y'all could follow me, or we all can go ahead and go somewhere else, maybe a tavern or fucking some place that probably won't get you stabbed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go spread some miracles.
Okay, so
I like to imagine. Go ahead.
Make a Aldrin, make a persuasion check.
Persuasion check.
Yeah. And subtract 10.
Oh, hey, I'm proficient in that. Subtract 10?
Yeah, that's how many people you convert and have them change their ways.
Alright, so the roll, so that would be 11.
So 11 lost souls through your day of work have changed their ways and have pledged to change to holy and good ways and good gods.
And with 2 of those people, the most promising, I performed the ceremony ritual dedication as they pledge their service.
It is a pair of halfling twins.
That is hilarious. I love it.
They had been born conjoined, but they were separated. But yet they still have matching scars on their arms where they were co-joined.
Okay. That's only.
Just a little detail for you.
Yeah, and I go around and I'll expend 5 hit points of lay on hands if anyone's horribly diseased or anything, and it will cure it because that's how Lay on Hands works. And then I have spells like Purify Food and Drink, which I've taken specifically for this day. And I have 3 spell slots, and I can also cure wounds, stuff like that.
I love it. So that's how you're spending your day with your dragon strapped to your chest.
Yep.
Squatch and Eli, are y'all going with Sally or with Vivian?
Moira would probably call her raptor to jump in her pouch, and then she'd head to the nearest tavern, drinking her sorrows away. Liquid courage.
Okay, so you're staying in a lower city tavern because that's where y'all docked on the dock. I got it. What about you, Squatch? So far, no one's going with Sally.
I think Uranus would probably just wander around the city because he's not ever really been in a place this big.
Yes, this is quite amazing to him, as you can see from the picture I put up before. So everybody spread out. Okay, that's gonna make it fun for me. Yay! All right. We'll start with.
Oh, just for reference, those halfling twins,
Yes.
they, whenever they make a saving throw,
Uh huh.
no idea why dedication does this. For the next 24 hours, whenever they make a saving throw, they can add a d4 to the number roll and add it to the save.
Okay.
I could also do funerals and weddings.
Oh.
So, for Vivian, let's do Captain Zodge. Is that who you told me you worked for?
Yes, I believe that is the chief or the captain. Sorry.
When he's not flexing his military muscle or taking bribes, Captain Zodge presents himself as a forthright, level-headed man who treats others with the respect he demands in return. Hold on,
I have returned, Captain.
I've got to pull this up on my... I thought I had it pulled up. I do not.
Jeez.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm dying, I guess. It's the Baldur Gate smell.
You get used to it.
So first off, he needs a report on what you found with the cult. You were sent on a mission, remember, to investigate reports of the cult of the dragon, and does it affect Baldur's Gate? He got your report about the cult coming and he wants more information.
Yeah, so basically the cult is going to be passing through, and I believe they're making their way to Waterdeep.
Oops, sorry.
But they may not stop into Baldur's Gate. They're more than likely just passing through. But their main goal is more or less north of Waterdeep. Suspicions of not suspicions, but basically they are working for trying to revive Tiamat, I believe.
So none of this has anything to do with us at Baldur's Gate. That's wonderful. So you can get back to work with us. Ready for your next assignment?
What is that next assignment, by the way?
Well, you're just back. You have some, stuff to investigate. You're an investigator for us. We'll just put you back to work.
I am indeed, but I also heard some information about the cult of the Eternal Flame may also be around that general direction as well.
Wait, you mean north of Waterdeep?
I believe so, yes.
Well, that has nothing to do with us here at Baldur's Gate. We have enough crime and villainy here to deal with. Keeping this rabble in line and getting our bribes. He laughs and slaps you on the back.
Yes, sir. What is the task you have for me?
Well, I want you to go back to work here. What do you want to do?
I personally want to go ahead and continue on and finish off what we started here with that cult, especially since they'll be passing by through here. I'm pretty sure if they go by and continue on the mission, not only will other areas, but maybe Baldur's Gate as well will be affected from Tiamat's wrath.
All right,
I want to do whatever I can to stop and prevent that from happening.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion, I believe. No, I have a negative on that one. That is a 18.
Man, y'all roll great. Okay, so basically he's going to offer you a job to do. If you do one job for him, he will let you continue on investigating the cults and not be assigned back to your job here as an investigator.
Yes, sir. What may I do for you?
Well, as you know, we've long been plagued by followers of the Dead Three, the gods Bane, Baal, and Micrel.
Bane,
Yeah.
Baal, and who?
Myrkul is Myrkul.
Myrkel. UL.
You know,
Bane, Baal, and Nurgle.
Yeah, I thought we'd wipe them out, but apparently not. These purveyors of fear and death, I think is what this says, are committing murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputy in this matter, you'll have license to kill these wretches on sight. Find their lair and wipe them out. Eliminate anyone who gets in your way, and don't worry about collateral damage.
All right. So kill on sight. If they get in the way, they get in the way. It happens. And do we have a description on what they look like?
The Cult of the Dead 3 kind of look like cultists, so this is, again, right down your alley. I'll provide you some information next week on that.
All right.
So he says, so a few blocks from the Basilisk Gate is Elfsong Tavern. A spy named Tarina, Tarina, hangs out there.
So how you spell that? T-A-R?
I-N-A.
I-N-A.
Gathering rumors for this guild. For the guild. The guild is like an underground smuggling operation.
All right.
She owes me a favor. Tell her you're working for me, and ask her what she knows about the Dead Three. And for the love of Baldurs, be nice. She has dangerous friends.
Very nice. Well, sir, I always try to be as nice and respectful as possible.
Alright, so Squatch, you've been wandering the city. Let us see if I can find a random encounter for you. That'll take me a minute to look it up. And then Eli, you're hanging out at a tavern. Anything in particular you're doing?
Nope, just taking in the scene, getting a tall glass of ale. That's it. Waiting to see what's next, that's it.
Okay. I have encounters here somewhere. The new book they just put out, so I'm not as familiar with it as I need to be. Dangers in Baldur's Gate. The Dead Three. Yep, that's what we're doing. Oh, look at this map. I hadn't seen that map. That's a cool map. Let's show you that next week.
Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. License to kill. Don't worry about collateral damage.
All right.
Cult of the Dead 3.
So which area of the city are you in, Squatch? I guess you are not in the upper class area because you would not be allowed in. So you are in... the lower city. Or did you go to the outer city where the slums are?
Probably just lower city.
I think so. I think the lower city. Alright, so we're going to roll an encounter check for you. As soon as I find the tables. Here it is. Alright, I need a D20.
$10.
Okay, you have a D12 to roll.
D12. 3.
Alright, early in the day, a man offers to sell you a glass eye.
Ooh.
What is your
For-
response?
How much?
6 gold pieces.
6 or 60?
6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which sounds really expensive for a glass eye.
I'll take it.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll come back. There's a second part to this. We'll come back to it later. All right, Eli, let's roll you an encounter.
Oh, goody.
D20 for you.
Oh, no. Okay, so that was a nat 20. I don't know why that couldn't have been saved for something better, but
So you rolled a 20?
yeah, 20 straight.
Oh, we have to roll initiative. All right, roll a D10.
Come on. All right, something good. And that's a 10.
I don't even know how to role play that. Roll a D4.
Come on, something not high. Oh, look, a 2.
Okay.
Right down the middle.
See, that one seemed normal.
All right, this is going to be tough.
You can skip it, it's fine.
When you go to the outhouse of your day of drinking at the tavern, you have stumbled upon 2 mimics
Oh, what?
that were pretending to be outhouses.
Oh, that is some scary shit. Literally.
Christ. Let me pull out my stats.
As you sit on the outhouse doing your business, you realize that the outhouse itself has turned into giant teeth, and that you are in the mouth of a mimic.
Oh,
The mimic
great.
adheres to anything that touches it, so your ass is stuck to a mimic right now.
oh no.
Oh no, God.
A huge or smaller creature is also grappled by it. So you're grappled on your ass by a mimic pretending to be an outhouse.
See what I can do. God dang it.
And it is going to try to bite you. So roll initiative, because you can react to the fact it's turned into this. And I'm rolling initiative for the 11. Beat an 11.
12 minus 1, 11.
Yeah, but you got the higher roll, so you get to go first. Okay.
Okay.
So you're being bitten on by a mimic, and your ass is adhered to it, and you're in a grappled condition. So you'll have to first break grapple, which is an ability check.
Ability, is that athletics?
You
Yes,
you
that
get
is.
to choose how you're trying to break the grapple. You can choose
All right.
athletics.
Well, I'm going
And
to
you
break
could
this
also-
grapple.
You can also just not hit it anyways.
Well, I could just. I'm not risking it. I'm too weak right now.
Too weak right now. What do you mean? I thought you're at full hit points.
Yeah, but I'm only level 3.
Yeah, you're right. This mimic is a challenge rating of 2, which means 4 level 2 characters should be fighting this mimic.
All right, so I rolled for athletics, that's plus 6, so 22.
Okay, and it's contested against it. So we're doing strength. It gets plus 3. 19. Oh, you rolled 22. Okay, you have broken grapple, but now it's biting you.
Oh, man.
Yep. What's your armor class?
Could he like
21.
Okay, then it does not damage you with its bite. Yeah. Alright, so initiative, you're up next. Oh, the second mimic's attacking you. Hold on. It has a pseudopod.
Please.
I forgot you had 2 of these guys. 10 plus 5 is a 15. That's still a miss, though. Alright, you're up. You have 2 mimics attacking you.
That's not even fun. All right, let me see what I can do. Do I run or do I just destroy? Like, okay, so
Each of the mimics it'd be a fair fight if each of the mimics fought 4 level 2 characters. Each of them. So 8
If
level
each of
2
them-
characters would be a fair fight for these 2 mimics.
Ooh. Well, she is salty. Do any of them have metal on them?
What kind of armor are you wearing?
Plate.
You're wearing what?
Plate.
Okay. What do you mean? No,
Cause-
they're organic. They just shapeshift.
Is the mouth still open?
Oh yeah, it's biting you. You're inside the. You just freed yourself from it, but you started off inside this giant monstrosity.
So I can move. So
Yes.
I can move out, right?
Yes, you can run like hell. They only have a 15 speed.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a hand axe and run out.
Okay, so they get 2 attacks of opportunity,
That's fine.
but then
I'll
I'm going to
take
let
it.
you escape because this isn't going to kill you. 15 plus 5 is a 20. What's your armor class?
Misses.
Well, how much of your armor class is your... Because the bottom half of your armor is off because you were doing your business in the outhouse. So let's take that hit. So you take 7. And then
All
the
right.
other one... The other one misses. So you take 7 damage, you escape, but you're missing the bottom half of your plate mail armor.
Oh, yikes.
Oh wait. So it already took part of my armor?
Yes, you thought it was an outhouse. So you took off the bottom half of your armor, sat down in the porta potty, and then it came alive and tried to eat you. You
All right.
escaped, only taking 7 damage, which I thought this was going to kill you, to be honest, if you had fought. But you've now lost your bottom half of your armor.
Oh no, I'm gonna get it back. So I'm gonna cast some heat metal on that armor that's stuck to it.
From what range are you doing that? Because they're going to keep attacking you.
I mean, I would have done it like if I was running out. I wouldn't have even dropped my hand axe if that was the case.
Oh, I see what you're doing with the hand axe. That's fine. I didn't explain it very well, Eli. So I will
So
happily
if my
back up.
plate got trapped in the mouth, then I'm gonna heat that up for him. Hope he likes his food hot, because
Yes. So you cast heat metal. I like it. And it spits out your armor at its feet, so to speak.
so does he take any damage still?
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
He was touching it.
How much does
So-
it say they take?
It's 2d8. So he only takes 10.
All right.
10 fire.
He has 48 more hit points. Let's go.
Ooh, gee, ooh, rough on me.
Yeah, and the other one has 58 hit points. So yes, would you like to go back in and fight with them to get your armor back?
Well, he spread it out, right?
It's at his feet.
Oh man, that's son of a bitch.
Oh, man.
Just grab it and run again. Easy.
I hate this. Why'd I have to roll like that?
You could dash in and dash out, but they would get 2 attacks of opportunity. And you have a chance to, if the pseudopod hits, it could also adhese you again.
I thought I already got out of the range with my run because I took the.
Well, no, you
attack
did
double.
get out of the range. Now you have to go back in to get your armor, though. If that makes sense. You're free right now, but you're pantsless.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just go back in. Screw it.
All right, good luck on your rolls. Here we go. How many hit points do you have left before I kill you off? I mean, before you
28.
die. 28 more hit points?
Yeah.
So only as long as you're not grappled right now. 6 plus 5 is an 11. That's a miss. 12 plus 5 is 17. They both missed you. Congratulations. So you have your hot iron pants, and you're naked from the waist down, and you're running through the streets of Baldur's Gate, bleeding from a mimic bite.
That's embarrassing.
Welcome to
Squatch,
Baldur's Gate, everybody.
later in the day, Squatch,
Now I just want to go out and kill it. What the hell?
you come across a drunk dwarf. I'm reading the description here. A dwarf drunk stumbling out of the Blushing Mermaid Tavern, who is searching the gutters for his missing eye.
Huh.
Huh. Well, that's weird. Walks away.
Okay. Aldrin, did you...
No. I don't speak for him.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
what he's doing.
I'm seriously debating that, but I guess I'll go over and ask him what he's looking for.
Well, he's being very loud and drunk about it. He's missing an eye.
Oh, okay. So I happen to have one right here, and I'll pull out the glass eye there that I got.
You have now made a best friend. He takes the
I
eye
don't
from
want
you,
that.
and he is going to feed you and house you. He's going to pay for the nicest room they have in the Blushing Mermaid Tavern. You're going to eat like a king, and he is going to pamper you with drinks, and he is like your sugar daddy.
Oh man.
Okay.
So that is your evening in Baldur's Gate now.
Ramus is like,
I don't know how to react to this.
So, Sally, you're headed to that other tavern you were told to go to meet that spy. Aldrin has finished his day of prophesizing or whatever you say that word is. Where are you going at the end of the day, Aldrin?
probably meet up with Moira, because I know where she is at that tavern that she was going to.
Yes. Okay. So you guys are going to be at that tavern when we start back. Our 2 hours is up. You guys are going to be at that tavern. Squatch is going to be at the Blushing Mermaid Tavern. And Sally, you're going to be at a third tavern, finding the Tiana Spa
Yep.
in Baldur's Gate. And everybody's got something fun coming up, so I'm excited about playing next week. So congratulations. That was quite the eventful episode, and I'm glad you're in our group now, Eli. Welcome.
Ooh.
You nearly got eaten by mimics first episode.
We need to make a
this
clip of
close.
that. Yeah, we need to clip
This
that.
close to
Welcome to the
back
Guardians.
out there.
Yeah.
I'm about to go back out there and just shoot them with guiding bolts so they die.
With
Well,
Aldrin's
hey,
help,
I'll-
y'all can help.
Yeah,
y'all
I'll
can do
be
it.
there.
Yeah.
We could easily fucking take them out. Easily.
I agree with that.
All right. Well, that was a lot of fun, everybody. That's episode 10 of season 1 of Guardians of the Realm. Join us next week when we see how Squatch handles having a sugar daddy. We'll see how Vivian handles finding the spy, and what are we going to do about the pantsless dwarven girl and her new best friend Aldrin. All of these adventures and more next Monday night at 7 Eastern Time. Bye.
Peace
Bye
out.
bye.
Ooh.